in the gaps after steep funding cuts on the federal level. CASA, or Court-Appointed Special Advocates, recruits and trains volunteers to advocate for children experiencing abuse and neglect. But tonight it needs more than $100,000 in funding. Lindsay Stanger sat down with the executive director of Savannah CASA, who says that she woke up on April 23rd to her budget significantly slashed.
Shelby, the executive director, Kate Blair, says that her CASA budget is barely $500,000 a year. So a cut as big as $100,000 can be a major hit. She tells me that the community of Savannah has already come together to raise around $26,000, but that's a small dent in what they need.
Every day I see children in foster care and the impact of an overburdened, underfunded system, and now it's becoming even more underfunded and overburdened.
Child advocacy group CASA of Savannah is no stranger to penny pinching and stretching budgets. With little to no warning, the organization's executive director says she woke up to nearly 1/5 of her budget completely gone.
You know, we all were expecting budget cuts come 10/1, the new federal fiscal year. We were not expecting to wake up and immediately the federal government said, never mind, we're going to keep this money.
The federal cuts eliminated 3 grants for CASA on a national level. This trickled down to Savannah CASA's budget. Now the organization has more than $110,000 deficit, forcing leaders to find a way to slim down on spending.
I had to terminate a pilot program and then also lay off one of our employees, unfortunately.
That position was a part of CASA's recruitment department that helped find and retain qualified foster families.
A loss of this position, we have less capacity to get out to the community and tell people about the CASA program.
In an attempt to offset the deficit, the Savannah community has already raised $26,000. Groups around the city have also announced fundraisers. Blair says she appreciates the money, but knows that it's a short-term fix. That's why she's urging people to contact state officials and share the importance of this program.
Like, who deserves this more? You know, children in foster care are the most vulnerable in our population, and so that should be an issue that has across the board bipartisan support.
As of May 1st, there have been no changes to the decision for those cutting funding. But in the studio, Lindsay Stanger, WTOC News.